Man, it wasn't nothing like that first time she was in my math class. Long hair, brown skin with the fat joke. Sat beside me, used to laugh, had mad jokes. The teacher always got mad, so we passed notes. Started off so innocent, she had a vibe and I started digging it. I was a young and straight crushing, trying to play this cool, but I couldn't wait to get to school. That's when I seen them thighs on her, and them hips on her, and them lips on her. Got me daydreaming, man, what? I'm thinking how she rides on it, if she sits on it, if she looks on it, makes it hard for me to stand up. As time goes by, attraction's getting deeper. Wet dreaming, thinking that I'm smashing, but I'm sleeping. I want it bad, and I ain't never been obsessed before. She wrote a note and said, you ever had sex before? And I ain't never did this before, no. 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 I ain't never did this before, no. I ain't never did this before, no. I ain't never did this before, no.
Alright, so today we are in a 2010 Nissan 370Z Nismo. Now, this is Jay's car. A lot of you guys may know Jay. He has a tech channel on YouTube that is quite popular. Jay, before I go in and just start talking about the car, why don't you tell me what you have done to it? Because there's a pretty big list.
Okay, so it's got all the basic Nismo stuff that it comes with in the factory. These are hand built in Japan. They're taken off the assembly line and then finished by hand. So all they get put on the factory is the body and doors and stuff. Okay, for the engine, it's got a still in Gen 3 long tube intakes. Oh, you just found the synchro rev match.
Yeah, I definitely did.
See, the rear end, it's got a 3.7 final drive viscous LSD in there, which works very well, by the way. The exhaust, it's got Motordyne Art test pipes, so it's a cat delete, and then it's got the Motordyne Shockwave TDX V2 catback, which you can hear is almost like an amplifier. Not
yeah,
really.
I feel like this car looks kind of intimidating, especially it being a Nismo. I always think that, okay, you have a 370, it's a sports car, but this is the Nismo.
Unlike the GTR Nismo, they didn't put a lot of power mods in it.
Yeah.
It was only 18 more horsepower than the base model. The difference was it was all
and putting
in the
about
suspension.
350. It's about 350
at the crank.
Yeah, on a stock Nismo.
276 pounds of torque. Like that clutch?
Yeah, that's...
See, it holds. That's
yeah, it really holds really well, because we're putting like 400 to the crank now.
Yeah, it's just shy of 400 with the current
give or take.
Yeah, it's getting ready to get tuned again by Specialty C. But I'm kind of waiting because I'm on that cusp of supercharging it.
Yeah.
Your videos didn't help with that.
Yeah, okay.
But at the same time, I kind of want to keep the power really usable.
Yeah,
you know?
That's the biggest thing is, especially with Nismo, it's like you said, they didn't put it as much in power, but more in like...
It's all handling.
More handling.
Yeah.
And that's what you don't want to take that for granted. At least that's how I felt. It's like you don't want to make it this powerhouse and then destroy the handling others of the brakes that you were talking about.
They are Hawk HPS. So the back brakes will squeal a little bit. It's because there's not a lot of clamping force there.
Yeah.
But they're Akebono's 14.5 inch caliper front, 14 inch rotors front, 14 inch rear, 4-pot front, 2-pot rear.
Yeah.
But the brakes are really firm. I won't say how fast I was going the other night with a friend, but let's just say we were well into the triple digits.
Attaboy.
And just did a brake stomp to see how well they worked.
Oh yeah, that's always fun to do.
Completely disoriented.
You have 4 pistons and 2 pistons in the rear.
Right.
That's a good amount of
But with stainless steel lines, and it's got...
So it just makes it that much, yeah.
And it's got the blue fluid in it, so...
Yep. One thing that I'm noticing, it's like... Like I said, it's not...
It's tame.
It's easy. Yeah. Like, this is so easy to drive. This is a first gear at 4,000. It's not the fastest thing I've ever driven. It's not like the scariest thing. I mean, but it's exhilarating. Like that exhaust
makes you smile.
It screams. It's just fun. That's kind of like what I think about too with the BRZ. It's like you can have a lot of fun in it without getting a bunch of tickets, without going to jail.
My biggest issue with the BRZ and the GT86 was obviously the 200 horsepower mark. But anyone who I've talked to who has one says they still have so much fun in that car.
Yeah.
Regardless of the power. Lack of power.
Of course. And this shifter is amazing.
It's very direct, right?
Yeah. So I'm in 3rd gear at 3,000, going 40 miles per hour. Wow, that's pretty low. It revs out high.
Oh, 7,500.
Yeah. And for a V6.
And when you were doing your pulls, you were shifting a little early too.
Was I?
Remember, this car makes its max power at red line.
Okay, well, 5,000. Oh, there's a good one. Yeah, there it was.
You feel the difference?
Whoa, Mike, those brakes, dude.
I did brakes before anything else on this car. Brakes, then clutch, Then you start.
I like
power.
felt it and I was like, wait, there's a lot more power. And I just went.
You barely touch it. Yeah. Freeway.
God, those shifts, dude.
Traction control.
Yeah, well, yeah. You rev it all the way out, and there it goes again. But I mean,
that's why I'm torn on the supercharger. I don't want to make it.
It almost doesn't need it.
And that's what everyone says. It's supercharger would be that insurance to win a drag race on the freeway, but around town, it's so not needed.
Because it's not the fastest thing, and I'm gonna compare it to a BRZ without insulting you. But okay, so the BRZ, it's very, very slow in a straight line, and but flooring it is not exciting. This is exciting,
right?
And it's way faster than the BRZ is stock. Don't get me wrong.
No, this car's biggest drawback is it's heavy. It's 3,350 pounds curb weight. With us in it in a full tank, it's closer to 3,800 pounds. Yeah.
You can really feel how tight that suspension is.
Yeah. Traction control saved it.
I'm gonna scare this person so bad, I'm so sorry. Damn, Jay. That is fun. I'll be honest, we're going fast.
Yeah.
And the way the suspension is set up, you
can't tell.
You can't tell. Yep. It's loud as shit, yes.
It's very confidence inspiring.
And I didn't want to say it, but it reminds me of GTR. I feel the confidence. That's what I'm seeing.
That pisses a lot of people off.
Good. Fuck them.
But I'm not an all-wheel drive guy. I've never been an all-wheel drive guy, so I've never been really that enamored with the GTR.
There it is. It really, man, this car is fun. One of the biggest issues with this car was the oil temps. A lot of people have to add the aftermarket oil temps.
Even
the coolers, that's what you did.
Spirited driving would put you in lit mode if you did it for 2
Yeah, I always heard people going on the track with them with just a couple laps, it's your shot.
Yeah.
You already need to cool it. And I think you can see it in some of the shots we did earlier, but there's an oil cooler sitting there.
It takes up half the front grill.
Yeah, our temp's fine.
Yeah.
Like I said to you, it's so easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Really well. Those downshifts are really easy to do. It's just.
Well, she's track ready, so
yeah, she's 100%.
You've got to be able to brake, steer, and accelerate, and have the cooling capacity to go with it.
Yeah.
But you see that once we hit 195, that's when that thermostatic plate opens up in the cooler, and
I was gonna say we haven't moved.
It won't go higher.
123 out.
No, I want to mention that because I don't give a shit about outside temp. We took the outside temp sensor and put it on the cooler. That's how cool the cooler is.
Oh wow.
So if I want to know what my oil temp is and what it is at the cooler, I've got both gauges.
That is smart. I was gonna say 123. Okay.
You're like, no.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. So that's the oil temp leaving the cooler, 123 degrees.
That's great.
Do this real quick. Downshift. Go back into third or wherever gear you're in. Now put it in neutral and wiggle the shifter side to side. There's your flames.
Oh man, I didn't realize it's that that's cool.
When you go left, it thinks you're going to downshift, so it brings up the RPMs. When you go back to neutral, it goes, oh, he's not going to shift.
And it goes.
Does that tell you how fast this thing revs with that flywheel?
Yeah.
You heard the pop, right?
Yep.
That was at least a foot flame.
All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you so much for watching that video. NJ, thank you so much for letting me drive this Nismo.
Thanks for not crashing it.
Yeah, I did my best not to just put it into a tree.
You would have to try hard though.
Yeah, this car is very easy to drive. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will catch you next time. Peace out and keep moving forward.
Motivation is contagious. Hang out with those who inspire you and strive not to be like them, but only a better version of yourself. You will learn that there is a difference between alone and lonely. Life isn't always easy, but that's the beauty of it. You will learn how to be truly happy, and as much as you don't want
stainless steel line with heat shield on there. Brakes were rebuilt again with Z1 stainless steel.
I'm sorry.
It's like, who needs a radio?
It's so good.